Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, I don't have an introduction really filmed for this video because this is actually just the second part of the last flea market toy hunting trip that you saw. And yeah, I cut the video into two parts. That's why I did not film an introduction, but this is the introduction. I left you last time with the big vintage LPS, a little pet shop haul, and now let's continue. Have fun. What else? Big Twilight Sparkle. Not my cup of tea. But I talked to the people and they actually told me that they had just thrown away lots of their 80s ponies. Like, seriously, who wants to know that?
Das muss sich erledigen. Nee, auf alle Fälle. Die weg, dann da was stört.
Alles gut. I don't know what to do with them.
Hast du mir die ganze Zeit voll gequatscht? Du musst noch was tun? Nee, muss ich nicht. Siehst du, wusste ich, dass du das sagen würdest.
Ja. Oh, der kleine Eisbär. I watched this when I was super young. Planet der Dinosaurier. Planet of Dinosaurs. Oh. I personally don't know them, but I know that people like these punky cassettes. Another punky and another punky. Oh. What is this? Oh, Land Before Time. Okay, I don't know that. Nutcracker. Oh, there's an old Wendy cassette. Might be interested in that one. Depending on the price, obviously. Another Planet of Dinosaurs. I've never heard that. Maxi. Oh, that screams the 90s. I don't know when that is from. 1995. Yo. Okay. I don't know if you can see anything. It's so dark in there. Oh, what's that? Oh no, that's Lily Fee. Okay. Oh no, everything falls over. It's another Wendy. This is Disney's dinosaur. Just the best. Oh my goodness. 1995 as well. Lily Fee again, so I don't know that. I mean, I know the brand Prinzessin Lily Fee, but I don't know if that's the same. Ottfried Preußler. Auto auf dem Schulweg. The Smurfs. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Okay, I picked up this little hair clip just because I thought it's very cute. It's a children's hair clip, and I kind of like this kind of vibe, you know, just very cute, colorful, plasticky. I like that, so pick that one up. And you saw it. 2 cassette tapes, 2 Wendy cassette tapes. These are the old Wendy cassettes, the covers, and I don't know, I have found a couple of them already, like at flea markets, etc. Never picked them up because I thought, like, I remembered that I had 1 or 2 of them and didn't like them because I grew up with the ones that came after that had a little bit of a different look. Spoilers ahead, more like this. And it was also produced by a different company. Right, this one's Europa and this one's Kiosk. Yeah, so they completely changed the voices, etc. So it's completely different voice actors. And also, to be honest, the voice actors on these older cassettes, I have now listened to both of them. It's okay. I don't know, I just don't think that they are as good as the other ones, and also the music and everything. It's a little slower, it's a little bit more boring to me, and also the covers they are the same covers, I think, as the Wendy magazines had, so with real people on it. And I don't know, I prefer those covers with the cartoon Wendy. So I picked them up because they were just €1 a piece, and I thought I can try it out. But I won't pick up more of these. It's okay like this. A very, very interesting thing with these ones is actually they used to be from a library. So Stadtbibliothek Mühlrose, it says, which is in Brandenburg, around Berlin. And it still has this card in there, you know, the library card with the stamps and everything. That's super funny. I will definitely keep that in there. So, with a lot of stamps from the 90s. These are pretty old. I think they're from the late 80s, early 90s. While these ones are a little bit newer. They started more around the mid to late 90s. And they ran until in the 2000s. So, yeah.
Aber ganz froh sein. €1.
Ja, nee, die ist ja sehr zerstört.
Ja.
Leider nicht.
Die hat leider einen Unfall, ja.
Ja, ich glaube auch. Mit dem Hund oder so.
Ich weiß es nicht, aber
Ja. This booth looked a little bit more promising because it was lots of toys, but I always have a look through the books if there's something, I don't know, some toy adjacent books, but no. And from those backpacks and that stuff, I already immediately saw that's more like modern stuff, like maybe 10 years ago or something, though it's not from the 80s or 90s. Still, you never know, there could be some toys in between from, you know, the mother instead of the child itself or something. I think that was a McDonald's Furby, and then there is this big Barbie chariot or, yeah, I don't know, play set with the trees. And yeah, there were also some Barbies, so let's go over there. Some action figures, not really into Spider-Man, and some of the smaller, like Kelly, Shelly sized dolls, but no real Mattel ones. And then this Hello Kitty thing kind of piqued my interest. I honestly could not really find out what you're doing with this. Maybe it's something for organizing your stationery. And a little mini pencil case, Minnie Mouse, with some stickers in it. And a nice Ariel bottle holder, bottle cooler. I would actually never use something like that, but it has a nice artwork on it. And there are the Barbies. And yeah, this is working out Barbie's top from the 90s, but the dolls are not from the 90s and they don't belong to that top. And yeah, there was definitely nothing that I would grab. Also, definitely not these ugly horses. Well, let's head to the next flea market. There you can see I'm in Berlin. That was the TV tower, the Fernsehturm. That's Warschauer Straße, and I'm on my way to the flea market at the RAW-Gelände, so RAW area. I don't know what you would translate that. Very hipster. And then I'm also heading to Boxhagener Platz.
Ich habe meine eigene Sammlung noch mit Anspielzeug. Lager super Fußbälle.
Yay, Rainbow Bride. sadly he does not have his most of the toys with him. I mean, I see a Kylo Ren here, but mostly he has lots of action figures. So, but Rainbow Bright, that's cool. What's this? Ah, that's the Flintstones. Is that from the movie? Yeah, that's probably from the movie. Ernie, Star Trek. Yep, another cassette tape. Rainbow Bright, Regina Regenbogen again. And this one I got for free, which is like, thank you so much. This is the vendor where I picked up last year a couple of times, or I don't know how often to be honest, but a couple of action figures, definitely 3 of my Street Sharks, or 1 Extreme Dinosaur, 2 Street Sharks. I actually don't know what's your name if you're following me, because I know that you subscribe to my channel and you have also given me a comment, I think, on a couple of videos, or at least on 1 video. I don't even know your name, that's really a shame. And he just said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any of my toys really with me today at the flea market. But I discovered like, oh, there's a cassette tape that I'm interested in. He was like, well, but this one's not a real one. Okay, you can see it, the inside. This is one that was, you know, pirated. We all did that back then, right? We borrowed them from the library or from a friend, and I don't know what's the word, but überspielen, that's what I was calling it, when you just put it on a different cassette, the same. You just had to have the correct player to do that. But I checked it, and it is actually on there, so the correct episode is on this cassette, and this is a real cover. This is not a one that's just copied. So I'm totally okay. He said, no, you can have it. I was like, I can give you, I don't know, 50 cents or something. No, you can just have it. So it was for free. Rainbow Bright. Actually one of the higher numbers. So number 25. Regina Regenbogen und die Schneemanner. So Rainbow Bright and the Snowmans. So fun. And yeah. Still pretty happy. Started to listen it, or I just checked it, but have not listened to the whole episode yet. What have we here? A good old box of knickknacks and bits and bobs and toys. So you definitely want to have a look in there. But I immediately see like some cars, some old games, like handheld pinball games. Not really my stuff. Oh, there is a little modern little pet shop, but I'm not collecting them anymore. And up on the table, this vendor, interestingly enough, had some Inuyasha comics. So the mangas, I was really into them. Couple of 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I don't remember. I really liked them. This flea market at Boxhagener Platz this time was really crowded, but it was such a good day concerning the weather, so no wonder. So actually it's always just surrounding this place, but this time the roads in between the place were also filled up with stands and with children at the ground, just with blankets showing their toys that they wanted to sell. And I found quite a lot of stuff from those children. One of them had, believe it or not, one of those vintage Polly Pocket knockoffs. This is a Petite Princess. There are ones that are called Lovely Kitty. I have one that's called Lovely Kitty, but they're all in these super simple shapes. I think it's just this shape and then a heart shape that was out there. But this one's, interestingly enough, has a couple of pieces still in there. I got it for €3. And this is also what the child wanted. It has one of the new Polly figures in there, which is interesting. But it has three of the loose pieces that go to this set. So this is kind of incredible. I cannot tell you the year or anything because it doesn't have a year stamp, and I don't also know which company made these. Probably a lot of different companies, I don't know. But it's from the early 90s when Polly Pocket was, it was all about the Polly Pocket craze. First of all, here you can see this is one of the newer Polly Pocket figures, one with the rubbery leg, so the Polly stick. So really new, like from 2020 or something, probably this figure. Strangely enough, but it was in here. And in there, this is like a little vacation home. And the lower side is like I wouldn't say beach, but it's more like maybe a lake or something. And these pieces go to it. There's a little umbrella that you would put in this hole here. It goes there. Then you have this little boat. There it is. And this is a little, chair or whatever you call it, where you could lay and relax at the beach or at the lake, shore, river, whatever it is. This is amazing that these pieces are in there. And then you can see this is more the house portion here. The little, whatever it's in there. The desk and the lamp and the bed here up. Not a real figure, but I mean, she can live in there. It's a nice place, right? So, Petite Princess, one of the old Polly Pocket knockoffs.
Er hat gerade vom Weihnachtsmann so ein riesen Ding gekriegt und es steht tatsächlich fast nur rum. Aber der Weihnachtsmann hat, glaube ich, auch nur auf die Verpackung geguckt und dachte, das ist nicht so groß. Und dann war das auf einmal so eine Kiste.
Ja, wir hatten mal so einen großen Stoff, wo wir ein extra Zimmer verbrauchen.
Was wollt ihr pro Pony? Streitet mal nicht. Ja. Das gehört nicht zu euch, ne? Da ist nämlich noch ein Pony. Nee. Ich glaube, ich nehme die beiden hier. Ja, kommt gleich. So this is really fun because this is not the actual flea market, that's just in between. The flea market is all around, so I know that one. But I've never seen that children are putting their stuff here in between, which is so much fun because I found ponies and I found actually a Polly Pocket knockoff. So that's super. No cassette tapes because obviously today's children don't have cassette tapes anymore. Okay, so it's really, I've never seen it with so many vendors. Wow. And a couple of children had ponies, had G4 ponies. Yes, I'm always thinking like, isn't it the correct time now that children had the ponies maybe 5 years ago or whatever, now they're selling them? Yes. The cool thing is that this time it is a pony that I did not yet have. So this is Flower Wishes. This is Flower Wishes, and I also picked up Pinkie Pie. Well, I have a lot of Pinkie Pies, but I don't have that one that has like the balloons all over it and with the face, a little bit like a Twice as Fancy, you could say. Flower Wishes is a character I definitely did not have. Well, their hair was awful. Their hair was in such a bad condition. And I mean, you can see I managed to get it okay, but it's rough. It's very, very rough. You can see the ponies this is from the middle of the G4 line, so 2014. And the children were playing probably with them a lot, brushing them a lot, and the hair got destroyed. You probably saw it in the footage, the flea market footage, how awful it looked. It is okay now for my collection, but children could definitely not play with them anymore. That's probably why also they sold them. This is what I did to Pinkie Pie's hair. Yeah, this is really the best I could do, but I think both of them are really cute. They're actually from the, I don't know what Cutie Mark Magic is I think the set that was called, where they had the symbols also on the face and on the behind legs. They all had actually these necklaces where there would also be another clip that you could attach here. This one's not there. Pinkie Pie doesn't have her necklace at all anymore, but they kind of came from the same line of ponies, so 2014. And you saw it, I also picked up another little pony. Another one from the Baby Sea Ponies from the movie line, so the 2017 My Little Pony the movie line, where there were sea ponies and these little non-brushable baby sea ponies. There's I think 10 of them or 8 of the baby sea ponies and 2 of the baby hippogriffs. And this one is one that I didn't have. I mean, I was not exactly sure at the flea market if I don't have that color, but I don't have that one. That's called Bubble Splash, and I really like them. And I kind of prefer almost that they don't have hair because, as you see, the G4 ponies have awful hair after a while. So this one couldn't be destroyed. This is a full box of pest dispensers. Wow. They're super colorful, and the vendor told me that he collected them once. Disney, the Looney Tunes, wow. Turtles! There's the turtles! Oh, this is really fun. Peanuts! Wow. Probably the Smurfs. Oh, so funny. I'm not in the market for pest dispensers, but that's so cool to see. Oh, Star Wars. Sesame Street. Wow. Cool. Oh my goodness, so many ponies. Ah, I love it. I think I have a couple of them. Oh wow. So many Barbie horses. Okay, also fakies, obviously. But let's see what else is here. Fakey. Another fakey. Oh, wow, beautiful Barbie horses. I'm just not that knowledgeable. I don't know which ones are worth something or whatever. More ponies, fakies. Oh, es macht sogar noch Geräusche. Nee, das hier macht, glaube ich, Geräusche. Ja, das hat Geräusche gemacht.
Mama, guck mal.
Upsi. I don't know, these are the same molds as Barbie horses, but just super small. I found one other one time, and I don't know what they are. Oops. I think that's all. I don't think that there are any real ponies in here anymore. Wait, what's under here? that's an old fakie. That's one of those, they look a little bit like the donkeys. There's a real one. Oh my goodness. It's baby tippy toes. And believe it or not, there were more ponies. In between, I actually didn't even film that, but I can tell you there was also another pony. I didn't bought that because it was way too expensive, although it was just a normal G3, and I'm actually very happy that I didn't buy it because now I noticed I already have that one anyways. I couldn't remember when I was there, but at least I could remember which ponies I had when I had all of them in hands. From this other like seller, we saw that huge box of Barbie horses and My Little Pony fakies and a couple of real ones, and I think I had 6 ponies in hand, and she said, well, 10 euro. I could have gotten them, but then I was just like, wait, there's a couple of doubles in there, and I actually don't want to get G3 doubles. With G1s, I actually don't care. I take doubles. Yeah, happily, but I put a couple of the other ones back and said, hey, it's not about the money at all. I just realized the others are doubles. I don't need them, so I just picked up these 2 G3s and this G1. This is my very first generation 1 pony that I found this year at the flea market. Last year I also just found 1 at the flea market. The year before I found more actually, but well, yeah, let's get at first to the G3s. They're in really good condition, just had to clean them and wash their hair. They're pristine, they're really nice. One's my favorite of the 2. This is called Coconut Cream. Has this little, probably a coconut pie. It's lovely colors. I love them, these happy rainbow colors. And it's white and it's not discolored, it doesn't have any spots. I could remove everything that was like on the pony. It's in really good condition. The hair is smooth and everything, so really happy that I picked up this one. This is from 2005, so right in the middle of the generation 3 pony line. And I also got this one, which is called Desert Blossom, and this one has a little cactus, and it's one of those ponies that has the glitter also on the forehead, and also the cutie mark is caked in glitter. You can see that. Yeah, lovely green hair, 2-toned hair. Yeah, so these 2 were new to me, so I add them to my collection. I got the 3 ponies for 6 euro, so it was 2 euro each per pony. And yeah, you actually know that pony from my channel. I have that pony, that's baby Tippy Toes. I can link the video where I actually showed the baby ballerina ponies in detail. I have a pony showcase video of them. And I would never leave a G1 pony behind. And this one actually, I thought, well, I can also definitely keep this one in my collection because this one has white hair and mine has pink hair. Yeah, making excuses why I want to keep that. But no, it's a typical fading pink. Mine still has the pink. I think I repinked mine also a tiny bit. Not sure. I think it had still pink hair when it came to me. This one had really bad like tail rust. I kind of removed that, and inside the washer you could still see the pink color, and this is also what comes through a little bit here. So I don't think that this is still rust because I could remove everything, I think. But you can still see either it is a little bit of rust left or also the pink color that was still inside the washer. Other than that, the hair is in gorgeous condition. And I will keep it because this one is now white haired and the other one that I have is pink haired. So it's like the evolution of from pink to white, fading pink. Also the forelock is not cut, which is really like often you find these ponies with a cut forelock. And yeah, it's one of the baby ballerina ponies. Well, I already went to all of the cassette tapes. Was not a lot that I was interested in. I mean, most of it is Baby Blocksberg or it's Benjamin Blümchen. So And there's actually also a lot of Wendy, but mostly it's the like these newer Wendy cassette tapes, which are also not bad, but I mean, I'm really thinking. And then there's a couple of the very old ones. I just picked up 2 of the old ones today. I actually just want to like listen to them and see if they are something that I could pick up more or not, because the only thing I remember from my childhood is that the old ones I did not like. I'm interested maybe in this one, but also maybe not. And then I actually never pick up Benjamin Blümchen, but this is a Christmas episode and I think I want to get that for Christmas time. I have the feeling I know that one, but I don't have it, obviously. There's tons of Wendy in between. Mostly it's either the newer ones or the older ones. So here, another one. Yeah, 2 more cassette tapes. You saw that one already before. That's Wendy, and it's the ones that I remember. Different font. I also had these with the older font of Wendy, but this is one that I actually had as a child. I mean, I got a lot of my old cassette tapes back from my Wendy cassette tape collection from childhood, because they used to be at my niece's, and then my nieces now also don't listen to them anymore, so now I have them back. But this one was not in there. But when I saw this one at the flea market, I was like, wait, I remember that very clearly. Wendy, das tanzende Pferd. She's in Spain there with the Andalusian Andalusian horses. They're not ponies, just ponies on my mind. I listened to it, I remember everything. It's so great. Love this one. And the other one is a little odd choice to me, because it's actually a Benjamin Blümchen one. Benjamin Blümchen is this elephant here, and this is Bibi Blocksberg. They are really famous characters of German audio cassette tapes. I don't collect them, I never listen to them, but this one is a Christmas episode, and they're both on the, actually Benjamin Blümchen is their own series, and Bibi Blocksberg, this little witch, this is another series. She also has a series where she goes horse riding. That's then Bibi and Tina. Whatever, really famous in Germany. And this one is a collaboration of the 2. I mean, they were always produced by the same company, Kiosk. So, and I thought this is a Christmas episode. I've heard of this. It's called Der Weihnachtsabend. That this is really, some people remember it really from their childhood. And I was like, oh, I love Christmas. So I'm just picking this up. Hell, why not? I'm not a Benjamin Blümchen or Bibi Blocksberg collector, but I love Christmas. So, what have we here? Another good old box filled to the brim with toys. A lot of dolls. Again, not really vintage ones. So you see there are these LOL OMGs, some newer Steffi ones, Mr. Potato Head without eyes, you know, Elsa and all that stuff. But here and there a couple of older things, so it's definitely worth the look or the dig, I have to say, because it's really digging. You don't know what's at the bottom. Oh yeah, this one actually is from the movie, I think, from one of the Barbie movies, the one with the blinking roller skates. Doesn't really look Barbie, but she is. Some knickknacks, another, let's say, 2000s Barbie, and yeah, another LOL OMG. I like them. And this one still had amazing hair and shoes. But yeah, this one you can see colored hair and yeah, no clothes anymore. But the children are already throwing them away. So she had amazing hair. And I guess this is an original outfit. I don't know if it's her outfit, but I have seen this kind of cowboy style outfit before. So if you're a little bit more knowledgeable, then it might have been a good like a good thing to pick them up. But yeah. Huh? A horse? What's that? No, not a pony. It's just one of the modern Barbie horses. And a dragon from something that I have no clue of. this is probably a Cinderella. She looks pretty cute, not gonna lie, but she's probably, maybe just 5 to 10 years old. Oh, Sandmann, das Sandmännchen. And again, this creepy candle. And yeah, there was another box. I think there were 2 or 3 boxes even. A Nanana surprise. Still in okay condition, I think, but I just don't like them, so I'm not picking them up. Some candles again, some wooden toys, plushies. Ah! Oh, wow. Okay, this is a new one. It's actually from Neckar. What can I tell you? I think apart from the gremlin, there was not really anything interesting in that second box. And I was even not sure about the gremlin. Because if it would have been a vintage one... Oh, there's a Monchichi, right? There were a couple of Monchichis in there. But I've also decided not to pick up more Monchichi because they're just not really my taste. Same here. I'm not into the Monchichi. I have 2. They are cute and that's enough. A old, like, stacking, not stacking, but like puzzle toy. Again, there's Hello Kitty in an airplane. And then I also like, no, I mean, it's a Neckar gremlin, so it's probably worth a little bit of money because it's probably pretty new. And the Neckar gremlin stuff, also the figures, but probably also the plushies are desirable, I guess. But yeah, no. Then I was thinking again about these LOL OMGs. So because she had the outfit that I could kind of recognize, and I think the brown-haired one, this one, had the matching shoes and maybe was even the matching doll to that purple outfit. But I'm not knowledgeable enough. Okay, I've never seen this style of fakie before. Ooh. Oh, it's one of the carousel fakies. And all of those McDonald's G4s. I've also looked through all the cassettes. Sadly, there's nothing for me. There's lots of Disney and Benjamin Blümchen and Bibi Blocksberg, but kind of like this Jasmine. She looks really sweet, and this is also an Cindy from the 90s, so from Hasbro. Other than that, there's, you know, Equestria Girls and some newer Barbies. There's a couple of more fakies, but I've had a look. It's really nothing that I would be interested. I've also looked through this whole thing in the hopes of little like Polly Pocket pieces or something, but sadly not. I've definitely from this vendor, I found a couple of Polly Pocket dolls in there. This time, sadly not. To be honest, I'm kind of done for today. It was actually just 2 flea markets, not well 3, and I will definitely pass through the other one again. But it was so exhausting because I was kneeling in front of so many boxes, and in the end, like with the big box with the. There were so many LOL OMGs in there, but I'm just not like, I don't know which belongs to which outfit, because one definitely had an outfit that looked like a real LOL OMG outfit, and the other one definitely had shoes. But yeah, in the end I left everything there and didn't bother to, no, because I also think the average price on them are like €5 at this vendor. By the way, it was the vendor where I last year found the PJ Sparkles and Lil Miss Magic Hair. And I know they're not super cheap, and okay, I was good. I was not picking up LOL OMG. I have one, that's enough. There was also another vendor with one G3 pony, and I didn't even film it. They wanted €12 for this G3 pony, and we're like, well, that's for collectors and everything. And I was like, I'm sorry, like I could like haggle them down to like 5, but in the end I was just like, I'm sorry, I'll pass, because it didn't have really good hair anymore. And I picked up 3 other ponies today, so I'm okay, and I'm so exhausted right now. I don't know, it's such a beautiful day. You see the weather and everything. I don't know, kneeing in front of boxes is not my favorite thing anymore, and my trousers are dirty. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna pass through this one again. I've gone through there today already, but that will be it. Oh gosh, I'm getting old for sure. That's it, going home. Was actually clear that this flea market is not really for vintage toys. It's mostly hipsters selling their hipster fashions. Got a very specific atmosphere. I think it's very touristy. So, but it's always on the way from the flea market at Boxhagener Platz, so I always go on that one as well. I really should stop for a while going to flea markets, because I come home every time with a lot of stuff, and I don't know if I just am not picky enough of what I pick up, or if I'm just super lucky that I always find stuff, or that my collecting area is just so big.
Okay, this actually was already 1 week later at my local flea market. That was the first booth. The very first thing I saw was this.
Guys, do you know what that is? That is a My Pet Monster. Woo! The first stand today, a My Pet Monster for €4. This is insane. Doesn't have the handcuffs. And it's not the big one, but okay. Oh my goodness. This is freaking amazing. This was a thumbnail, or at least something from the thumbnail. I found this locally at my local flea market. The only thing I found that day, actually actually 2 days. I count this 2 days. The other stuff is from 2 or 3 weeks ago. Or 1 or 2 weeks ago, like this. And this is from today. It's a My Pet Monster. And it's crazy. I've seen these My Pet Monsters now on YouTube videos from, I don't know, Ed's Retro Geek, or from Pixel Dan, and from all of these, not all of these, but from a couple of others of the boy toy collectors from the US. Ed is not from the US, he's from Belgium anyways. And I was always intrigued when I saw them, like, oh, they look cool, but I don't know, I will never have one. They are really expensive. It's actually a plush toy line that was marketed more towards boys in the 80s. They're from 86, and the one that you might more recognize is like the big one that's more like upwards. This is more like a dog from the pose, but the big one, the big My Pet Monsters, came in 2 different sizes. You know, it has a rubber face, and it's pretty ugly, and it's more like one of those gross out toys from the 80s where you could like, ha ha ha, I will scare my little sister with it, or whatever. So it actually, interestingly enough, was designed, made, this whole toy line. I think there was also a cartoon to it, as always in the 80s, by the American Greetings Company. So again, those characters from Cleveland, I've talked about them a lot. They have designed the Popples, they have designed Strawberry Shortcake, the Care Bears, Lady Lovely Locks, and they have always licensed those characters then, actually for their own company, made greeting cards and all that stuff, but licensed them to different toy companies, to Kenner, Mattel, etc. Here they also designed the My Pet Monsters, but I think because the company that produced them is called M-Toy, and I think M-Toy is a subsidiary of American Greetings, you know, American Greetings, M-Toy, and produced them themselves. Anyways, it was a line of, I think, 3 or 4 of the big plushes, also a smaller size, and then 5 of these little guys. Those are actually not called My Pet Monsters. I mean, the line is called My Pet Monsters, but My Monster Pets, because they are more really like pets. And these are hand puppets. You see, I have the hand in there. You can move the mouth. They are amazing. This one is called Gwonk. Gwonk, right? Wonk. Something like that. I don't know how you would pronounce that, but it's so great. They go for so much online. Actually, they would have handcuffs attached to them, plastic handcuffs, and they could, you know, break in the middle. Like, you could make them. It's really like a function of them. They would break free, something like that. Rah, the monster is broken out of its jail or whatever. They are missing here, but still, the big ones with the handcuffs can go for, I don't know, 500 euro or something online. I've seen them sold for 300, 400. These smaller ones with the handcuffs also definitely go for 100. And without the handcuffs, I have seen some sold also for around 100, couple for around 60 euro and one for around 40 euro. And I paid 4 euro. So nevertheless, it's an amazing deal, and it's an amazing piece. I have already washed it. It came out really well. I always put my plush in pillowcases, and then they go into the washing machine, really low temperature. So here you can see the mouth, the tongue. These are hard plastic, same as the nose. Then we have these eyes. They're just little simple eyes. And here's where my hands are, so I can articulate this little guy here. Other than that, it's more like a, I don't know, either more like a dog or like a gorilla or whatever from the, I think it's more like a dog, you know, it's a dog tail. And this is actually not plastic, this is soft material. And they have all these crazy colors, and I just love that one. So they're from 86, right in the 80s, and I love it. I'm not sure if this was just one video or 2 videos, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this crazy cool flea market hunting video again. Not subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button, and please also click the bell icon, because my videos, for some reason, for some people, they don't show up on the subscription feeds. So I don't know, but the notifications always get out. So please do that if you like what you saw. Also give it a thumbs up. This really helps the channel out, and if you want to tell me anything here, then just write it in the comments down below. I hope to always keep them up. Sometimes my comments are also closing, so if you can't comment, then maybe just return a couple of minutes later, because I always try to update that they are always open. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye.